Hello people and welcome to this brand new video. Today I'm showing you something extremely exciting, and this is The Witcher 3 mods. So there have been several mods that came out and I think they are really exciting. So let's have a look. First I'm going to show you the tools. So I will put a link down in the description below, so you can just download this all in one package. In this package there will be reverse NX and also this sysclk overclocker. This is really important because you can overclock any game. Let's have a look at those two tools before I run you through The Witcher and show you The Witcher actually running in 720p. Overclocked to the max. So first reverse NX. With this you can actually make the Switch think it's docked, for example. So you press A here and then you have a docked flag. I already had a docked flag. So the Switch will think it's running in dock mode and it will run in a higher resolution. Then the next thing that you need to do is obviously the overclock. Let's have a look at this. It's really a very, very nice and neat and simple tool. You go here to your games. There are all the games that you have on your Switch. Then you go, in this case, to The Witcher. And then you can set all the overclocks. So for example, docked CPU. Here you have the SysDev OC 1224. Official docked and handheld is 1020 and we are running it on 1785. And then docked GPU, we are also running this overclock to 921 megahertz. And the memory docked is usually anyway on 1600, so we're running it on 1600 as well. And you can set different overclocks for different things. For example, if you have plugged in a charging cable, etc. So that's really, really cool. I love that. That's basically it. Then with the next thing is enabling the graphics options. I'm going to show you now. So there's a little bot, it's very simple. You just paste it into your SXOX or Atmosphere folder and it will add the PC menu, basically, graphics menu for post-processing to the game, which lets you enable or disable graphics effects. And there's one thing which is disabled. Surprisingly, most of the things are on high. For example, water quality is on high, foliage is on high, and you can set all those settings. You will see. So I'm running basically the Switcher now overclocked in 720p. With additional sharpening in my case. So you see motion blur, and blur is normally there. Now you also have bloom. Sharpening I set to low, it was off before. Depth of field, light shifts, everything is on by default. Underwater effects, this is everything set to high. Anti-Aliasing is also set to on. Okay, so let's drop into the game.
Triss could not help Geralt, yet she did direct him to Kareem Tilly, an Oniromancer and an expert at finding the lost and the missing. Guided by Kareem Tilly, the Witcher had...
So the overclock helps to keep it more stable, obviously, and also to keep the image more on a higher resolution because it has more graphics power at its disposal. Which leads to better image quality and better stability and even better image quality through the additional sharpening. And since we have a little bit overhead on the GPU and CPU, we can actually use that without being scared of drastic dips or something like that. I love that. I think it's a feat to have the Witcher on the Switch, the so-called Switcher, and I think it's so incredible that we see those mods so early on. And it was actually pretty simple to unlock the graphics menu. For the hacker that did that, it was not very much hidden, just some alterations of an ini file, I guess. And there you go. The modded switcher. There's also a way to play it in 60 frames per second. And you have to render it in 540p and I guess disable a lot of the graphical features. So now you're seeing it running in 720p, even in Novigrad, with additional sharpening. So this is really a stress test area for the game, obviously. There's so much to load in. Beautiful. Looks beautiful. And that's my preferred way. I prefer a more or less stable 30 with stunning visuals. I prefer that to unlocked 60 where it never holds 60. So the image quality is much more beautiful like that. You can even disable anti-aliasing. Let's try that. And some people some people think it looks better without anti-aliasing. I'm not too sure about that, to be honest, but let's have a look. Let's go down to anti-aliasing, turn that off. It certainly looks sharper, and since it's running on native resolution most of the time, could be an option. You can even set the sharpening to high. Let's try that. Just for the lulz. Well, actually not just for the lulz, because yeah, now the sharpening is even more extreme, and the blurriness from the anti-aliasing is gone, so yeah, actually looks quite stunning, to be honest with you. It's a dramatical improvement. It's such a next-gen experience to play The Witcher 3 on a handheld system, and now overclocked and with all those mods. Download it, guys, and have fun with the mods. I wish you a great day. Subscribe to the channel, ring that bell, yes, ring that bell, and see you guys in the next video. Boom!